Hellos, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Do excuse the shades today. I just had an eye procedure done a few days ago and it's still very uncomfortable. I'm tearing up, so don't think I'm crying over somebody, and I have a bit of a running nose, so do excuse that for today. I just wanted to touch on one specific topic I think can actually be linked to my weekend away, and it's just one question I want to start with before I get into the whole topic. Like, how much appreciation do you have for the people around you? Like, are you grateful to have them around, or is it just misery that you have surrounding you, or both, or neither? Or what? Because I was in Nairobi over the weekend, and I had some friends. I met up with some girlfriends of mine, and yeah, and a lot. And I'm that type of person. Like, I'm a naturally grateful person, and I like to believe I show my appreciation. Like, maybe a few people not understand my form of appreciation, how I show it, how I express it, and whatnot, but I am an appreciative person. I'm grateful. I'm also apologetic. I know when I make a mistake, I sit down, I think it through, and when I realize I have to apologize or I made a mistake or something, I will definitely do it, because I know how to own up to my mistakes and whatnot. Yeah. Yeah. So appreciation. You know how people just come into your life, like some stay, some are temporary, like some, yeah, like I can't explain it, but people do come into your life for a reason. And the ones who stay, I think, are the ones you grow to appreciate the most. Like, okay, we all have our different characters, our own characteristics, likes, dislikes, and all that crazy stuff. But then there's always something that brings, like, the two of you together, and with this interest and whatnot. Yeah, I have one friend, like, we actually became friends last year, and I'll call her Queen of Sheba. I'm not gonna give out like all the names unless it's just slip of the tongue. I say someone's name like I did in the first video. Yeah, so I met her last year, and I appreciate her so much because she has so much love in her heart, and she's one straight ass forward person you would ever meet in your life. Like, she tells you the truth as it is. Like, I'm straightforward, like I can be bluntly honest sometimes, but she's ruthlessly honest, and I think I appreciate her for that, you know. And I did tell her, like, when I left, I was like, I appreciate you so much. Like, I'm so glad I met you. Like, you're part of my life. Like, I met everyone else from the family as well. Like, it's just a whole bunch of blessed women who live in that house. Like, they really motivate me, and they're just like all different. I'll call that house number 24. You know yourselves, guys. You know yourselves. Yeah, and each of these girls have their own personalities, but the one thing they have in common is that they're all strong women. Yeah, and they've grown to be strong women, and they manifest in that strength. Like, they're a crazy bunch, like crazy bunch, but they're great people. Like, I appreciate them, I love them. I think I tell them all the time, I love you, girl, like you're my sister from another parent, or something like that. But I really, really, really do appreciate them. I've met like a couple more people in the past as well. Like, we didn't keep in touch, or whatever happens, or whatever happened then happened and whatnot. But I always appreciate the people who come into my life, because each person comes into my life comes in with something different, yeah, and something new. And then they actually, it's like I start seeing things in a new light. Like, I can't always be in my little box and move according to my own, like, my own roots. Like, someone else comes in with something and I'm like, oh wow, I didn't know that. Like, I can actually do that too, or I can actually change, or I can start viewing things in a different way. And yeah, it's like a learning experience. Every person who comes into your life comes in with a lesson to teach you. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, it's still a lesson. Yeah, it's not like every person who comes into your life is a good person. You also learn from the bad people you meet, the mistakes that you make, and everything. And that's also a way of appreciating them, because if you didn't have that person come in and like give you all that bad stuff, you wouldn't learn from them, and you wouldn't learn from your mistakes, and you wouldn't like repeat that whole thing all over again, right? So yeah, like, you gotta appreciate the people in your life. Like I was saying, I don't talk, like, I haven't been in touch with a couple of people and whatever, like, life busy, I'll call them, and then like I'll call in the evening, and then something comes up in the evening, you don't call them, before you know it, it's a whole month. But then, like, now and then I try to keep in touch with people, just like a hi, checking up on you. Even if you don't reply, don't give a shit anyways, at least it's a thought that counts, right? So I do that. And even if we don't communicate, like, I still have people in my mind. Like, each person came in and helped me in more ways than one, just like encouragement, staying motivated, and thinking out of the box and all that stuff. So like, I always remember the people who come into my life. I always appreciate them. I'm not really the judgmental type, but if I have to judge you, if I have to tell you off, if I have to be honest with you, I will definitely be honest with you. Like, if I hold it in, me and you will not be friends for years to come. So at least if I have that ability to share my thoughts with you and to let you know, like, okay, this wasn't right, or that wasn't right, or I'm apologizing for something, it means like you have a relevance, or you have a specific place in my life. And yeah, we take it from there. Like, you don't need to get rid of people like, oh, this person did wrong to me, let me get rid of them. No, keep them in your life. You need them for motivation. Okay, like, oh, she did this to me, oh, he did that to me. Like, okay, fine, that's over, put it aside, but keep them on the side. You'll definitely need them someday for something, like, not just as a reminder for your motivation, but also for whatever. You never know what the future holds. Yeah, so just always keep those people close to you. I'm gonna talk about that specific topic, like, I'm gonna go deeper into it, like, as the videos come along. But yeah, so better start appreciating the people you have in your life. Okay, you don't need to appreciate them through materialistic stuff and whatnot. Just even a call, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I appreciate you for this. Send a message. I always tell, like, I was telling one of my friends over the weekend, like, I just always like message people, or I text them like, oh, I miss you so much, I really appreciate that I have you in my life, and my friend, da, 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 da. And it's really touching, because they like respond like, oh wow, thank you so much, Sheila, da, 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 and all that stuff. But then it makes me happy, because at least they know, like, there's someone out there who cares for them, there's someone out there who appreciates them, there's someone out there who, I don't know, like, there's just someone out there for them. And if I can make someone feel as good as they do when I do such things, at least I also feel content and happy myself, because I think I like to make people happy. I actually yeah, like I feel like I thrive more in people's happiness than my own. So if I have to make your day, I will definitely make your day. No mistakes, no regrets there. So yeah, appreciate your people. Text someone, tell someone something nice, and watch how you're just gonna brighten up your own day. Okay? Keep watching my channel. Subscribe. I'm not gonna be WhatsApping you guys the links to my channel. I'm gonna be texting or uploading them social media all the time. Subscribe, blah, and follow, and just comment. Please feel free to comment underneath. I love your messages and everything I'm getting, but also post them on my channel, okay? Yeah. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm sure my eye will be much better then, and I can show off my new vision with a bit of makeup on and all that crazy stuff. So yeah, bye, thanks for watching.